So without any further ado, I will show you what I've been working on since my wife signed me up for 5 craft shows. Uh, her way of just saying, all right, you're signed up, now let's make it happen. Not that I need the motivation, of course. So I'm going to turn the camera around. All right, so these are, first of all, my reworks. I have 5, make that 6 I need to do a little maintenance on to, make them good. I can probably sell those as charcuterie boards, but, if it's fixed with CA, I don't like the idea of use it in my kitchen for anything other than serving on, because I wouldn't want that in my steak. Anyway, so we move over here, and these are boards that are done and oiled, some trivets, and then we'll move over here. Yeah, never mind the wood on the floor. It moved off to get in, so we could get in the freezer, and it's got to move back up there. So these are lap desks, and there's a little bit of tear out on some of them, and I need to decide, am I just gluing it down and sanding really well afterwards, or are we going to sand through it and, fill and all that stuff. And then here I've got my business card holders. I've got some phone stands. I've got these slice coasters from the great Wen Miter Saw incident. And then I've got my last 4 cutting boards. One moment, I'm going to turn you around again. These are some very basic stove covers that I'm going to finish for the craft show. And then this guy here, it looks pretty. I'm not entirely happy with it, so I've got a little wrenching on it to do before I give it to the customer. But it's walnut, maple, and cherry, and it fits a standard stove. So I hate making them wait for it, but I don't want to let it out of the shop until I'm really happy. I'm going to turn you around here. And so I never would have reinvigorated my YouTube channel. Wasn't on my radar to do so, but then I started watching Daniel. I started watching Matt at 731 Woodworks, and then inside the Bearded Viking community, there are dozens of talented people. They post pictures once in a while. I'm sure there are dozens more that we never hear from that do fantastic work. But I figure if guys are willing to encourage an old burnout veteran like me, then, maybe I can do something to encourage somebody else. So, if you got a channel, get at it. If you don't got a channel, start one. It doesn't cost you anything. What's the worst thing can happen? People like your videos. People learn something from you. You may have to talk in front of a camera. There are worse things that can happen to you. So anyway, God bless you all. Thank you for the encouragement. And I'll be back when I have something more to say. Thank you. Hey you all. It's been a hot minute since I have posted Soldier Farms, formerly DIY Hobby Homestead, which began life as a series of articles that I published in the Backwoodsman magazine many years ago. So anyway, a hot, the time of life has passed. Our youngest child is now an adult. My wife and I have, moved to Wisconsin and now back to Ohio. So the reason for my video, I belong to the Bearded Viking woodworking community, and they are encouraging as many of the woodworkers to start channels. And so I have a channel, I just haven't posted in a very long time. So in a catch-up, end of November 2024, we decided that I was going to try and replace my summer substitute teaching income that had been doing odd jobs or making deliveries like Instacart with a more regular, something I could do kind of as a pastime through the year and then maybe work craft shows. I've always been a woodworker, had a long hiatus because I didn't have a shop for several years, and so now I'm back. So I'm going to rotate the camera around here.